So we have the GR-25 lower here, and what I'm going to go ahead and do is disassemble it, and we're going to be taking the stock off, and we're going to be putting the UGS stock that is now off screen and trying to fit that. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to do, is try to remove this, put the UGS stock on, and then from there we'll fit the HPA engine and its gearbox in there. We got the nozzle exchange, fine-tune the HPA stuff, and then install the grip here, and then the lower will be good to go. So just this piece right here should be able to fire and safe and semi, and all by itself. No line, no tank, no everything, all self-contained. And then once we're done with this, we'll go on to the upper receiver. So let's get into it. Okay, so we've kind of come to a breaking point here. We have our Redline SRM and the GR-25 gearbox. The reason I didn't use the Lonex gearbox that came with the SRM already installed was because I didn't want the alignment to be bad. Different gearboxes and different brands vary on tolerances, depending on how accurate of a clone they are. Some have completely proprietary designs, and the GR-25 is kind of unique. It is a version 2 gearbox, but I may put in the video, but I tried to get it in the lower receiver. But one main reason it didn't, and you can just notice some huge differences here, we're not talking millimeters, we're talking inches, is the mag catch is not on the GR-25 gearbox, and this kind of step down to the front there is not present here. So that was enough for me to say it's not worth all those alignment issues. I'm going to go ahead and just cut the GR-25 gearbox, which didn't take too long. So the reason I'm not installing it yet is I don't have the nozzle that's coming in tomorrow. So I'll be able to finish the gearbox assembly then. And if I need to, I also have more macro line from Redline. It's either 6mm, 1/4 of an inch, not sure. I ordered both just in case, and in case this isn't long enough to reach this right here, which it should. It should actually be more than enough. This was previously installed with a Type 2, I believe. I had to order a Type 1 because the GR-25 does not have a threaded buffer tube. It has the standard TM spec buffer tube like that. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. We cut it. I just placed everything in there. The trigger, selector switch, and safety mechanism are all installed. And it is important to note that on the GR-25, of course this is a Milsim version, or mechanical, whatever you want to call it, N7 Milsim, but this is the SRM mechanical, so it only has semi. You give away full auto capability, dual tuning, and all of that for 100% mechanical, which is really cool and something that I love in my opinion, because this gun is just always ready to go. I don't need to worry about batteries or anything else. There's also some weather resistance in there, but I'd rather not get it. And this isn't even metal, this is some magnesium composite, so it won't rust, thankfully. It also has a very nice coating, so there's that. But the point with the selector switch is the GR-25 only has fire. So, and the switch will not go any further to auto. So, safe and fire just like an actual SR-25, or just any other firearm for that matter. There is no full auto on at least civilian firearms, so, but this model in particular, semi only, so even if I had a electronics unit, you wouldn't be able to use full auto anyway, which is very nice for a DMR. It nowhere allows full auto for anything but submachine guns under 1 joule or at 1 joule, and machine guns, so no use for that. So next thing we're going to be doing is working on installing this UGS stock right here onto the lower receiver. We're going to be cutting a lot of this off and then being able to mount that. I'm not sure if I have to have the gearbox ready yet. If not, I'll have to do that tomorrow, but definitely going to work on at least cutting the lower receiver to accept the Polar Star UGS system now. So that's it for part 2 of the GR-25 build. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next episode we're going to be continuing on building this rifle. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.